Hello managers, welcome back to my channel where I share book reviews on personal and business growth, job tricks and hacks, my growth journey as a startup co-founder and manager. My name is Dr. Sakaba, and if you're watching this video, it means you're already on the path to greatness. You are in charge of your growth, you're limitless, you're fearless, and nothing, absolutely nothing can stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. In today's session, I'll be sharing a book review with you. It's a book I find not just interesting, educative, and inspiring, but essential to setting the pace of personal growth in 2025. It's applicable to any area of personal growth. This book is a compendium of growth laws and principles that can help you kickstart, enhance, and even accelerate your personal growth. I have read this book twice, and it's personally helped me discover which level I am on and how to transition to the next level I desire. Initially, I wanted to do this book review all at once to just share the lesson I've learned for the entire 15 chapters of the book all at once, but having gone over and over again and read the book, I realized that the nuggets, the lessons in the book is not just for all at one consumption. It's something that should be applied one bit at a time while you take time to review the progress, see where to improve on, of course, and add more as you make progress. The book today, which I'll be sharing, is The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John C. Maxwell. And I'll be sharing with you the first 3 chapters, the lessons which I have learned, and my thoughts and what I think and how I think this can be applied in our personal living. Chapter 1, the law of intentional growth, the law of intentionality. This chapter exposed the biggest reason why many people struggle to grow. We all desire growth. We talk about personal development. We make resolution at the beginning of the year, yet by the middle of the year we are stuck. Most of us are stuck in the same spot. John Maxwell explained that growth is not automatic. It has to be intentional. One of the quotes that stood out to me was, if you focus on goals, you may hit goals, but that doesn't guarantee growth. But if you focus on growth, you will always hit your goals. This changed my mindset completely. I used to set big goals, would get frustrated when I wasn't seeing results. I didn't realize that the real key was to focus on growing into the kind of person who will naturally achieve those goals. Along the chapter, John C. Maxwell highlighted some factors that are responsible to why people get stuck along their journey of growth. These are what he calls growth traps, growth gap traps. I discovered that the reason many of us don't grow is because we fall into these traps. Trap number 1, which I would love to share, is the assumption gap trap. The assumption that we will automatically grow. I assume I will automatically grow, right? Growth doesn't just happen. If you don't make a deliberate effort to improve, you will remain at the same spot year after year. It's not because just because we are alive and breathing that everything is going to fall into place. Our finances will fall into place, our relationship will fall into place, our career will fall into place, our business will fall into place, everything in our life will fall into place. Of course, it's not our height and weight, right, where we just need to eat and everything is okay, right? We need to be intentional about investing in these areas and ensuring that we grow in the pace we are ought to grow. The factor number 2 is the knowledge gap trap. It's what John C. Maxwell calls the knowledge gap trap. We often say things like, I don't know how to grow, right? Many people want to grow but don't even know where to start from. The first step is clarity and understanding exactly where you need to grow. It's one thing to get stuck, it's another thing to discover where exactly do I need help and where exactly do I need to grow. The third factor is what he calls the timing gap trap. Oftentimes we find ourselves saying things like, it's not the right time to start. There's never a perfect time to start growing. The best time was yesterday. The next best time is now. The fourth factor is what he calls the failure gap trap. I'm afraid I'll fail. Fear of failure often paralyzes growth, but failure isn't the opposite of success, it is the path of the journey to success. When we are often trapped by our fears of making mistakes, the fear of failure, the fear of what people are going to say about our failure, it gets us stuck and never helps us grow. The fifth factor, the inspiration gap. I don't know, I don't feel like, right? I don't feel like doing it now. I am not, it's not, I don't feel motivated. That energy is not there. Let's be honest. You won't always feel like putting in the effort, but growth isn't about motivation. Growth is about discipline. The sixth factor is what he calls the comparison gap trap. We often get to compare ourselves to others. Others are better than me. This is what brings imposter syndrome. Comparing or comparison is dangerous because it makes you feel either discouraged or overconfident. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday, right? Not anybody else. Which of these growth traps do you struggle with the most? Let's know in the comment section. While reading the book, I have been able to identify mine. Thank goodness it's been helpful in helping me structure, strategize, and see where to grow. Chapter 2, the law of awareness. This chapter challenged me to pause and reflect on my growth journey. It is a call to awakening, it's a call to reflection. Are we even aware of where we are, what we want, and how to get to these things, or how to get these things, or how to get there? Are we aware of our reality? How realistic are we about where we are in life? John C. Maxwell described three types of people when it comes to personal growth. Number one, people who don't know what they want. These are people who feel stuck, who feel lost, and lack a sense of direction. They jump from one thing to another without real progress. It's something that happens to most of us at some point in our life, at some point in our growth journey. Number two, people who know what they want but don't take action. They have a dream but are held back by fears, self-doubt, or excuses. It's something you can relate with, right? It's something I can relate with because this is something, an experience I've had at some point in my life. This often leads to frustration and regret. What you want to do, but there are so many excuses, right, as to why these things can't be done. Third category of people, people who know what they want and take action. These are the people who grow, succeed, and feel fulfilled. This third category of people are people who are completely in charge. They are people I would like to call the managers, just like I call you in this video. Which category do you fall? Now, how to gain clarity on your growth journey. John C. Maxwell highlighted some steps. Number one, ask yourself, do I like what I am doing or where I am at the moment? If not, what's stopping you from making a change? Number two, what do I really want to do? This question helped me to understand, what do I really want? Many people are stuck doing things they don't love, but when you align with your true passion, you will experience energy and excellence. Number three, can I do what I want to do? If not, what skills do I need to develop? Because it's one thing to desire something, it's another thing to be skilled enough to have the capacity to chase or go for what you want, or to pursue what you want, or to achieve what you want. Now over to chapter 3, the law of the mirror. This was one of the most powerful chapters for me because it tackled something I never really paid attention to: self-image. John C. Maxwell said, you must see value in yourself to add value to yourself. Really, I never thought of this. I never thought of it this way. Many of us struggle with low self-esteem even without realizing it. I remember he shared the story of Janetta Maxwell, a woman who grew up in an abusive household, feeling unwanted and worthless. For years, she didn't believe she could achieve anything. But the moment she changed the way she saw herself, her entire life changed. This was on her 30th birthday when she woke up to the realization that she had nothing, and if she does not do anything about where she was in life, that she will remain stuck forever. She decided to go back to school, to pursue her dreams, and to become the best version of herself. This made me realize that the way we see ourselves affects the way we act. If you believe you are not good enough, you won't even try to grow. Now, in order to get out of this trap, in order to forge ahead, John C. Maxwell highlighted some steps that we can take to build a positive self-image. I would love to share some that really stood out to me, right? Take responsibility to how the next course of your life, the next phase of your life is going to be. Otherwise, nothing is ever going to happen. Reading this book has been a game changer for me. I have come to realize that growth is not something that happens to you, just happens to you because you are alive and breathing, right? It is something that you must be intentional about. It's not something that you delegate to some other person, leave it to chances, right? I used to set big goals but felt stuck and frustrated when I didn't achieve them. Right? I struggled with self-doubt and often felt like I wasn't doing enough. Most times I used to wait for the perfect time to start growing, but I have learned that there is never a perfect time. The time is now. The right time is now. The truth is, personal growth is not a race. It's a journey. It's a self-imposed journey. Let me put it, if I may put it that way. It's a personal journey. And the only competition you have is with who you were yesterday, is with who I was yesterday, not with anybody else. So number one, guard your self-talk. We are often our biggest enemy, not necessarily because we want it that way, but because of the experience we've had, our background, what people have told us, the negative things people have told us about ourselves that often make us think less of ourselves. Number two is stop comparing yourself to others. Others must have had better opportunities, right? Better resources, better growth environment, and all of that. And you're here struggling, but you're comparing yourself to others. That, and avoid doing this. Move beyond limiting beliefs. The belief that, oh, because you did not have the opportunity early, or because nobody was there for you, you cannot do this and that. It limits your growth pace. Number four, celebrate small wins. Oftentimes we downplay the importance of even acknowledging the little effort we put to move from point A to B. I understand, I feel I have been there, right? It's something I can relate with. But celebrating small wins gives us energy. Number five, take responsibility for your life. This is no time for blame game. It's no time to say, oh, if I was given opportunity, if I had a better background, if I had a better experience, I would have done better. It is the time to completely be in charge, be the manager of your life. It's the time to, if you've been feeling stuck in your career, personal life, business, I want you to know that you're not alone. While reading this book, while reviewing this book, I really got insight that, wow, there is a way out by following principles, right? This book helped me identify the limiting beliefs and growth traps holding me back, and I believe it can do same for you. Here is my challenge for you. Identify which areas of your life you need growth. Identify the growth traps you are currently struggling with. Start being intentional about one area of your life where you need to grow. Drop in the comments, I choose to grow intentionally. Come on, manager. We choose to grow intentionally. Let's hold each other accountable on this journey. In the next episode, I'll be reviewing the next 3 chapters. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. Like I earlier said, it is better cut in bite sizes that can help you digest, and apply them one at a go. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, turn on the notification bell so you can stay notified of when the next video will be posted.